Welcome. In this video, you're about to learn some interesting things you may have never heard of before. So grab some tea, buckle up, and let's have a go. Want to visit Mawsyn Ram, India? You'd better take an umbrella, maybe two. It's known as the wettest place on Earth. The village in the northeastern part of the country receives 468 inches of rain each year, on average. As the saying goes, no news is good news. On April 18, 1930, the BBC reported that there was no news to broadcast, so instead, they played recorded piano music for the entire segment. How about that? When helium is cooled to almost absolute zero, the lowest temperature possible, it becomes a miraculous anti-gravity liquid. It will quite literally flow against gravity and travel up and over the lip of a glass container. The city of Damascus in Syria, not Jerusalem, Athens, or Rome, is the oldest and continuously inhabited city in the world, since around 8000 BC. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima, Japan, when the first atomic bomb was dropped. Coincidentally, he traveled to his home in Nagasaki the day before the second bomb was dropped. Miraculously, he survived both and lived to the age of 93. You'd better get your sleep. It's been confirmed that many of history's greatest disasters, including Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island, the Challenger explosion in 1986, and the Exxon Valdez oil spill, were most likely caused by, yes, lack of sleep.
Rivers are some of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet. Studies have shown that rivers and lakes sustain more fish species than the oceans, even though rivers contain 600 times less water. More thunderstorms occur during the summer months than at any other time of year. That's because the warm weather creates the perfect conditions for rising hot air and moisture to form thunderstorms. Nicholas Copernicus, the famous astronomer, was Polish. He was born in Turin, and he established the concept of a heliocentric solar system, which proposed that the sun is at the center of the universe rather than the Earth. Berries, by definition, have their seeds on the inside of the fruit. Bananas have seeds in the fruit itself, but are so tiny we never really notice them. Therefore, bananas are technically berries, and strawberries are not. Talk about too hot to handle. Deep sea vents, or hydrothermals, occur when two tectonic plates spread, causing water in those places to reach up to 700 degrees Fahrenheit. The intense water pressure, however, prevents the water from boiling. Speaking of water, the vast majority of life on Earth, around 90%, is aquatic. These are water-bearing species living within our oceans and lakes.
If you require saffron for a cooking recipe and you're on a tight budget, better think again. Saffron is the most expensive spice in the world, ranging from $500 to $5,000 per pound. Chickens, believe it or not, vastly outnumber humans on Earth. Really, with poultry being such a common food staple in so many countries, there are an estimated 25 billion chickens alive and clucking worldwide. If you paid attention in astronomy class, you may already know this. Astronomers say that the moon was once a piece of the Earth. Theory has it that the Earth was struck by a giant object during its formation, breaking off a large chunk of Earth, creating our moon. John Wayne, arguably Hollywood's most famous cowboy, didn't like riding horseback. He learned to ride young and did so frequently that by the time he started making movies, he was already fed up with it. True story. During the colonial era, around the 17th and 18th centuries, lobsters were so plentiful and abundant that they were often considered poor man's food. They were even served to prisoners. Quite a change from today's standards. The planet Jupiter may be a failed star. It is composed of hydrogen and helium, the same elements as the Sun. However, Jupiter isn't large enough to start nuclear fusion and generate its own energy. If it was around 80 times bigger than it is now, it would likely become a star with low mass. Did you fancy that? I know that we liked putting it together for you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.